So Disney this December decided to release a short series called Dream Productions. If you don't know where Dream Productions is from, it's from Inside Out, and you know, Inside Out 2 came out earlier this year, and you know what, they decided to say, let's just make a series off it. It reminds me a little bit of The Office, having that type of sitcom era, but just Disney related. They came out with 4 episodes this December, and you know what, since it's the holiday spirit, I just watched the first 4 episodes. And when I say first, I mean the last 4 episodes, because this is a limited series. And usually when it comes to these Disney Plus shows like Monsters at Work, which was really bad at animation, storyline was all over the place, but that's a video for another day. We talk about Dream Productions, and I'm not gonna lie, Dream Productions was an absolute hit. It was really good because it just developed the story of Inside Out inside a short series and what goes on inside Riley's brain. This is basically Inside Out 2.5, but they made it clear, hey, this happens before Inside Out 2. Technically, it's called an in-betweenquel, but we're just gonna roll with it regardless. Inside Out 2.5. Dream Productions shows the main star of this series named Paula Persimmon, and Paula over here, you know, she was the main star of Riley's childhood, coming up with these hit dreams that made Riley's childhood very memorable. Because Dream Productions is just like Hollywood. If you got a hit, you got to come up with another one, and if you're not, get out. And with Riley growing up, Paula just decided to come up with these whack dreams. Riley's like 13 in this show, and Paula's just stuck in the past, still telling her about unicorns and cupcakes. And that's what made me mad about this whole show. Paula's still realizing, like, dang, I still want her to dream about cupcakes and unicorns. Get with the times, Paula, I'm telling you. Then she has this assistant that also decided to become bigger and better than her because she knows what's going on in Riley's mind. Then this gets her demoted, and now she has to find a new assistant. Then she meets the homie Zenny. I mess with Zenny low-key because he's just about new ideas, trying to figure out what is best for Riley, and that's what we need. Paula, you were low-key getting on my nerves throughout this entire show, but you redeemed yourself. I'll get to that later. But Disney, I gotta give you your props, because these past Disney Plus shows that you've been putting out, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's been pretty dookie. But Dream Productions, you got a good one with this one. It might win some awards, because literally right after I finished this show, I watched Inside Out 1 and 2 back to back. It was pretty funny. And the reason why I think this show was good is because it's so fresh. Because back in Inside Out 1, we did see Dream Productions, and we did see Paula and everybody else working the dreams. Kind of left us wondering of how they control the dreams and how can it affect real life decisions, which we've seen in Riley's mind based off these dreams, and it's based off Paula and everybody else that's controlling and directing these dreams. Unlike other Disney shows such as Monsters at Work, we've seen how Monsters Inc. functions and how everything goes within it. Dream Productions is something new that we haven't really seen. And like I said again, the animation looks very better than the other Disney Plus shows, and the reception that it's getting because of Inside Out and Dream Productions is very highly. We might get another season, might not be limited no more. It's also good that this show connects between the 2 movies of Inside Out, finally connecting the 2 dots of how
I would die for Riley.
Oh, I've never seen him before.
I live in Canada.
And how apparently Paula got her big break finally from Zenny, but then, you know, Paula tries to sneak in all the credit. You know, Paula's a little selfish nowadays. That's why I hate Paula. See, Paula gotta realize that, hey, like, you know, sharing is caring. Don't be messing with my boy Zenny like that. He deserves the credit too. And this is why it leads to the titles. We got part 1, The Dream Team. Part 2, Out of the Body. Part 3, Romance. Part 4, A Night to Remember. Because all of this is based on one decision, aka what is Riley going to wear at the dance? Or is she even going to be at the dance? I mean, look, it depends on all the emotions as well as Dream Productions. Paula has so many chances, and she messed up so many times about this dress for homecoming. Like, I wasn't even her boss, and she got so annoyed because she just kept on coming up with these whack designs. I do like the idea how Disney implemented the emotions inside Dream Productions. And speaking of Dream Productions, how about you go to sleep, you know, press that subscribe button, and then it will be all good. You know, wake up. See, now you're subscribed. Now you feel way better about yourself. You know, Merry Christmas. And since Disney decided to release Dream Productions this month, and each episode is about 30 to 45 minutes, and it got me thinking, like, this could be a whole movie, really. The animation's there. It doesn't feel too rushed. It has a storyline of a movie, but I'm just glad it decided to stay as a spin-off series. It could be limited, could be more seasons, who knows. I feel like this is gonna get more seasons later on because there's so much you could go, because it's literally Dream Productions producing dreams about Riley. Everybody gonna be up in the mix. It's gonna be Inside Out 1, 2, 3, 4. Who knows how many Inside Outs it's about to lead to. I feel like because of the success of Inside Out 2 breaking multiple records, I feel like they needed to release some type of Inside Out content. And with the success of the movie and also this series, not guaranteed, but it looks like we're gonna get more Inside Out content along the way. I'm talking Inside Out 3, another season of Dream Productions, maybe some Inside Out shorts. Who knows? That could be on Disney Plus. Maybe the Dream Productions characters are gonna meet with people in Inside Out 3. Who knows? And don't get me wrong, there is some flaws in this series. I mean, it's 4 episodes. How bad can it really be? I mean, most of them happened in the first episode because there was just so much to compact in such little time. And then when you watch the rest of the series, you're like, okay, I understand it now, but you know, it's still a little confusing. Hey, but it's Disney. We gotta use our imagination. With characters like Paula and Zenny, Paula being the one that can't let go of the past, also Zenny being the one doing artistic stuff, because before he was an assistant director for Paula, he was also a daydreamer, directing the Daydream. I love you, Zenny, but you know, you low-key got a little bit of a boost of a promotion because you went from Daydream to director of the Night Dream. And the only reason why is because your aunt is the head of the Dream Productions crew. But that's not the point. Good job, Zenny, on that promotion. And since Paula is still the main director somehow, some way, she has not gotten fired yet, even though she's still stuck in the past, and Zenny tries to help her out by giving her more modern day dreams. And Zenny takes her out to this poetry slam-ish thing. That's when we meet the boyfriend.
I would die for Riley.
And turns out the boss loves it. This is the new thing. Is Riley gonna get a boyfriend? Is she gonna ask someone out to the dance? What is she gonna wear to homecoming? There's a lot of questions that this show wanted to figure out. And her mom gave her this, like, you know, not really that good of a dress to homecoming, and everybody's gonna make fun of her, but she doesn't want to hurt her mom's feelings, so that's why she's just not saying anything. And that's why Paula and Zenny trying to work together, but they can't even work together because they trying to get all the credit to themselves. My question is, where were the emotions during all of this? Regardless, it's all Paula's fault. I don't know, I just don't like Paula. But she's getting all this fame and recognition now, and Zenny's over here being the left hand, not even trying to get credit. So this decides to be a whole thing about selfishness between Paula and Zenny. And then this gets between them because the Riley camp, she almost died. Like, how do you almost die in your sleep? When you're about to go down the stairs, you're sleepwalking. Like, it's a whole thing. But you know what? Disney executed it really well. I gotta give them props. And now everybody is fired. Zenny's fired. Zenny working at a coffee shop now. Paula's still the director somehow, but now getting less screen time. All because no one was there to show up as a director, so Paula had to step in again. You're lucky, Paula. But now Dream Productions is under new rules and now having writers write the script instead of the directors. And this is where Zenny low-key became evil because he wrote his own script, the worst script possible, and switched Paula's original script with his script. And this is why I felt bad for Paula. Even though I don't like Paula, I still felt bad. And now Paula's trying to save the day, trying to be a hero. Zenny admits that he messed up, and Paula's original assistant director, Janelle, helps out trying to fix the situation as well. And this is the day before homecoming, whether or not she's gonna go to the dance or not with the friends, or she's gonna ask someone out. But Zenny's script was absolutely horrible. It was all of Paula's dream when she had her fame, and it's coming together again. You got the cupcakes, you got the evil unicorn. Very evil from Zenny. I really thought highly of Zenny, and he did me dirty. The only reason why they're working together is because Paula resigned from doing the dream because of the script, so it led to Janelle, and it's all because of Zenny. And Janelle low-key had a little bit of grudges against Paula because Paula just wanted the spotlight all to herself. Like I said, she's selfish. But then everybody decides to agree with each other because, you know what, it's all because of Riley. Then the boss of Dream Productions pulls up and decides like, hey, Janelle, you don't want to do it. You don't want to do it, Paula. Zenny, get out of my face. The boss is gonna do it. So she decides to run with the project. She thinks it's gonna be all happy dandy from there. She don't care about Riley. She don't care about her feelings. All she cares about is that job. Since Riley is controlled by this camera, it's called the Riley cam. Basically a first person POV of what Riley sees, and all she sees is just this horrible dream, aka a nightmare. And since this is the final episode and the final act of the series, and I think they ended it out really good because they broke the Riley cam for some odd reason, and then all of a sudden Riley appears appeared in the dream physically. I don't know how that works, but you know what? It's a Disney Plus show. What can you expect? Use your imagination. And looks like when that Riley machine broke, turns out that Riley can finally see Dream Productions for what it is, knowing that she's in a dream, and finally they could get the happy ending that everyone wanted. But of course it's Disney, and they have to have some type of heartwarming message that I love, you love, everybody loves, because the whole plot of this was basically, is she gonna go to the dance? Is she not gonna go to the dance? She tries to get some advice from the Dream Productions team, but Paula exclusively said this. That's up for you to decide. And that's where it hit me right there, that I knew that actually Disney paid attention and actually gave the fans a heartwarming 4-episode series that could last for more. It ends with a little party that everybody loves. The dreamers know that Riley's growing up, and Paula finally understands that, look, Riley's growing up, maybe that she has to grow up too, because Riley's just at that age where she wants to go to these dances and she just doesn't know what to do. It's more about boys now and not about unicorns and cupcakes. I believe that this is one of the best Disney Plus shows animated wise. If Dream Productions continues, I wouldn't mind, but if they end it right then and there, because this is known as a limited series, I'm not complaining either, because this was a really good show. It's very short, very quick. You can finish it in one day, binge watch it, get your little cocoa, get your little bit of marshmallow. It's finally time for the holidays, so might as well just sit back and relax. Happy holidays to all y'all, and if you see this, happy new year. Let's start out 2025 the right way, and you could do that by, you know, hitting that subscribe button. You know, let's just start out 2025 right. Let me know in the comments below, have you seen Dream Productions? Have you seen Inside Out 1 and 2? Do you think Dream Productions is a solid show to watch? If not, tell me why. Other than that, it's just your average guy, a blockbuster guy. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one and take care.